everyone, and welcome to another review. Today we're going to go ahead and review a fragrance from the house of Montblanc. We're going to review Individual. Now, Individual was released in the year 2003. This fragrance has been out for a while, and I am shocked that I've never actually gotten a chance to wear it. It's been tossed around, people have told me to go ahead and review it, but for some reason I just never got a chance to get around to it until recently. So, I gotta say, very interesting. Now, the bottle, not really much home to write not really much to write home about. I think it's a pretty standard bottle, you know, a little aerodynamically designed, but really nothing to write home about. It comes in two main sizes, a 1.7 and a 2.5. The 1.7 is gonna run you roughly, I think it was $40 retail, and the 2.5 around $50, $60 retail. It's much cheaper than that. If you look around on discount sites, you can find it for half those prices on each of those sizes, and much cheaper than that. So this is definitely one that is in the quote-unquote bargain bin, but do not overlook this, I'll tell you right now, because you're going to be missing out on something if you have not tried it. Alright? So let's just go ahead and get right into the actual scent. The notes are on the screen. There are a ton of notes, and usually for this, whenever I see something like that, it gives me a red flag, just because I tend to find a lot of fragrances, when they put in so many notes like that, they get a little bit cloying. But this one, a little bit different. So when I first tried it and sprayed it, I was immediately disappointed. I thought this is going to be another one of those citrusy fragrances that dies down to a musk. So when I instantly sprayed it, I got this citrus and this kind of musky undertone that you kind of get from most fragrances that you get. Now I start to get a little bit of hint of berry in it, and I thought, okay, all right, give it a while. Anyways, about 10 minutes goes by, 20 minutes, and then I go back and I kind of catch this whiff, and I'm smelling it. I'm like, wait a second, that's me. And I'm smelling it. I'm like, wow, this is an awesome berry scent. The berry just came out after that, and it became its own monster and animal. The best comparison I can give you is kind of like this frozen berries type scent. It's just absolutely magical, and it comes across as very unique. I'm shocked that this is out in 2003, that I haven't come across anything that really reminds me of this. Now, I saw it was mentioned that Creed's original Santal kind of reminds people of this. I sort of see what they're talking about, but I really do think that this is a fragrance in its own right. Original Santal, to me, although a great fragrance, still haven't reviewed it yet, but it comes across as different than Montblanc Individual. Montblanc Individual, the citrus note, the citrusy berry really takes front, and it becomes such a unique fragrance, so delicious. It's very sweet. That berry combines with this vanilla note. It combines with a little bit of a chocolatey note, and it gives it this sweetness that's not overly sweet. All of those things that I mentioned are very sweet, but this still doesn't become overly or cloyingly sweet. It just smells like a fantastic berry, vanilla, chocolate type scent. Oh, absolutely fantastic. I gotta say, I was blown away, and I'm glad that I gave this one a chance. Such a fantastic fragrance. Now, I go about 3 sprays with this one. I think this is a good fragrance to wear, especially for the night. I think this is good night casual fragrance, one that you wear when you're going out, whether you don't necessarily even have to be clubbing or anything like that. You can go out, go to a bar, you can go to a lounge, just relax, have this fragrance on, and it'll do magic. It'll do wonders for you on your skin. Now, it's a good all year round scent. It's not cloying in the winter, or it's not cloying in the summer, and it's powerful enough to last in the winter. Now, one of the greatest things about this scent is its longevity and its projection, its performance. Longevity wise, I'm getting anywhere between 8 and like 12, 13 hours. It's leaving a good amount of scent trail behind me, and it's projecting a good amount. So this has performance that lasts. Now, age group, I think any age group could pull this one off. And if you're a younger person, check this one out. This might be the one for you if you haven't already checked it, because obviously I'm late to this gravy train, if you will. Now, as far as compliments goes, this did get compliments. It got 2 compliments, believe it or not, which was surprising to me. I didn't think that it would get as many compliments that it was getting. I was enjoying it, but I generally tend to be a little bit reserved when I come to sweet fragrances, but this did get compliments, so I'll give you that. And when I had people smell it, they were pleased, they liked it. I will note, they liked the dry down of it. Once it gets to the mid and dry down, they weren't necessarily fond of the beginning. They thought that it smelled like a regular cologne fragrance. So this is one that definitely develops on your skin and it becomes the niceness that it actually is. So if I'm going to go ahead and give this a rating, I give this fragrance a rating a 9 out of 10. I think this fragrance is a fantastic fragrance. I am so sorry that I overlooked it. It is definitely something to be reckoned with, and I realize now why people kept telling me, you gotta get on this fragrance, you gotta try this fragrance. I'm sad that I missed out, but this is definitely bottle worthy. Even after all this time, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and purchase a bottle. One addendum and one note, be careful of fakes. This has been out since 2003, and I did come across a fake when I was shopping around for this fragrance. So look out. Make sure that you're trying, getting the real deal or the real version of Montblanc Individual. This is definitely not one to be overlooked. All right, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free, send me a message, leave me a note, do whatever you got to do. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves.